Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Now, I know this video is a bit late today, and the reason is I usually record these in advance, but I didn't today because I knew the update was coming out. So, we're going to cover that update. I also did want to say I figured out what was going on with my pools, and I have fixed it. I had completely forgotten to have changing tables or changing rooms in place, and so no one could actually go to the pools because they couldn't change into their swimsuits. I have fixed that. As you can see, there are people on the slides here. Changing rooms are there and there, so we're all good to go there. But now let's get to what this video is really about. This is going to be about update number 9. It's going to be a fairly brief video. Just in all honesty, I worked last night. It was a very hard night at work, and so I don't really have a whole lot of energy left. But I wanted to make this video before I headed to bed. So here we are. Um, Trying to see if any of these would possibly have the one feature to it. Doesn't seem like it. Well, one of the specifics that came out in this particular update is that now on some of the coasters, the ones that have lights on them, you can now toggle on those lights or toggle them off. So, with that, that's a good thing. I mean, can sort of play around with it some. These coasters, as I said, don't seem to have that feature, and that's okay. I don't really need that right now. But we will get to the big thing that is the huge change here in the game. We now have a new type of facility in the arcade. So we have an alley-oop, we have asteroids, we have centipede. I love the fact that these are actual licensed games. We have a claw machine, another claw machine. Let's just switch it here. Yeah, to arcade. A feat of strength, a fortune machine, a hoop throw, a paddle battle or air hockey, pong, pop-up panic, so whack-a-mole. Then we have the prize counter. We have a token tumble. We have the video game cabinet, which is just a basic one, and we have a yeet ball or a skee ball. Now, I do wonder, are there some blueprints specifically for arcades? Doesn't look like that is the case right now. So we'll build it from scratch. That's perfectly fine. I was just curious. Let's see. I think I'm going to build it over here. Actually, you know what? I've got this space here. It's going to be a little bit on the small size, but that's all right. Let's see here. Let's switch it to arcade only again. Let's go with the prize counter. Oh, am I going to have pathway already there? That's fine. We can do that. I will say I'm not going to design the building in this episode. We're just putting down the arcade machines and such, and then next episode we can detail out the building if we want to. So let's see here. Go to the smaller size now. Alright, so that's where it gives us our design as well. That works out fine for me. We'll put the prize counter over here. And then we're going to start over here with sort of our arcade. You know what? I want to do my my bigger games over here. Okay, I can't put it on the detailed move feature. That's a bit interesting. Oh, but it does sort of click to the walls. That's very interesting. Wonder if that's a new adaptation that they put into the game. Let's put 3 of these side by side. And then we'll go with the hoop throw. Do 3 of those. And then we'll do the test of strength here. Whoop, that one didn't go exactly where I want it. Well, actually, I guess it is where I want it. I do like that they sort of lock together. That is a nice feature. Alright, so we got those there. In the middle of the floor, I want to put in at least a couple of these. Let's put them maybe here. We're going to leave some spacing in between these. Actually, another easiest way to do this will be to get this one, duplicate it. We're gonna put one right there, then we'll put that one, and that one. And now we can go ahead and delete every other one. There we go. That works for me. Wrong button. Alright. Let's put a couple of those here. And then claw machines. As I said, I'm not going too detailed on this. I do love that they brought back the claw machines from the last game, but I am so happy that we now have a functional arcade. I think it's something that so many of us sort of put in a fake one in the last game. And you know what? Like I said, I'm glad that we now have the real thing here. Yeah, not sure what that game is, but the Asteroids game looks correct. I love it. Oh, I remember Centipede. I used to play this in the arcade for hours on end. Love that. Absolutely love that. Pong's a little bit old for me. I did play Pong on my Atari I had at home, so that sort of, I guess you could say, dates me. But yeah. Alright, I think I've put in... Oh, no, I haven't put everything in yet. Alright, that can go there. Let's have one of those. Because I want to put some more arcade machines back here. Oh, we don't have a whack-a-mole either. Oh, we need a whack-a-mole. Have to have a whack-a-mole. Let's put the whack-a-mole. Let's put in 3 of those there. You know what? That's okay for this setup. And now I'm assuming I need to connect the desk like I do for others. Let's go 5 tickets for that. Alright, so they're not for sale. I don't want them for sale, I think. Yeah, I want them where you have to earn the tickets for them. Alright, I can't evidently do the tickets, so whatever. We'll have them where they're on sale. And we'll put them as bargain price. Don't know how that's going to work. But whatever, it is the way it is. Alright. So we could have 100 connections, that's a good thing. Now I wonder that now that I've connected those... No, still can't do it. Alright, well, whatever. We'll leave it alone. And let's see how this works then. Ah. That was not what I wanted. Yeah, people don't seem that interested by the video game machines. Wonder if, like, with many rides, people are going to have to sort of come into the park specifically for it, and then they'll be interested. Or it might be because this is a new addition, it doesn't really work in the story parks yet. That's also a possibility. We also did just put in a ton of different rides and stuff. So, people might be excited about those and not so much worried about things like the, arcade. I do love, though, that we've got some classic arcade games in here. And as I said, I do plan on building my own parks at a point in time. I know some people are really pushing for me to... Oh, we got people coming in. Never mind. I love that you can see them playing air hockey. And Asteroid really, or Centipede really looks like Centipede. Asteroids looks like Asteroids. You got the person that's just here watching, always a thing that happens. Oh, it's a coin pusher. Alright, so that's what that is. He's getting a little aggressive there with the whack-a-mole. Oh, almost had it there, buddy. Hey, you got that one in. Nice. Oh, I want to see some skee ball. Wow, got in that top hole. Very nice. She is good. Alright, so I will say that the arcade does work, and it seems to be very successful. Very happy about that. Oh, come on. And it's not taking the numbers off. I don't know why. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm sort of wanting to see somebody come to the prize counter. That's the one thing I'm sort of waiting for that I'm curious to see. Sort of curious here. Alright, they're all still connected. I was just wondering, oh, we got somebody here. I was just wondering if I could use these to sort of decorate with. Does not look like it. Huh. Well, that's sort of neat. I'll have to play around with that some, because I did see sort of a custom-built place in the trailer, so not exactly sure of it, but wow. Definitely very popular here. I'm happy about this. There we go. I'm adding more machines. I'm adding them as fast as I can. All right, well, this is definitely a success here. Did not mean to pop her balloon. That was my mistake. She's sort of glitching into the machine a little bit there. As are these people. But I'd say the arcade was a success. Did I not put any seats or anything on this fire town? Get those over there, and let's get a couple of trash bins too. I really wish I could up the number of tickets. So there are little issues like that that'll probably be worked out in a little patch and stuff, because it doesn't seem like I can change the price of the prizes. Otherwise though, I would say this is really successful. I'm very happy with it. Alright, well, as I said, this was going to be a short video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. I hope to see you back next week as we sort of decorate this area in Planet Coaster 2.